Fanboyism. Does fanboyism destroy the things we love, like gaming, movies, and our entertainment?
There's so many pros and cons to fan. I mean, I'll give the quickest example ever. Let's say movies, right? Take movies. A Star Wars comes out, right? And that's pretty accurate, right, to recent time. Or I'll give 2 examples. Star Wars and Sonic the Hedgehog. Star Wars, there's fanboyism that can be a great thing and right, kind of like help steer the direction of the producers, this and that, whether you agree with the way they're going or not. And it can dictate which way they go. It could be a good thing or a bad thing. I think one of the only examples I can think of recently where fanboyism, which can sound bad, was like the Sonic movie. But I think we can all agree that the fanboyism kind of worked out in this case. And that was Sonic looked like freaking Ricky coming out of the shower, bro.
That's exactly what we look
and they redid it.
I got that image in my head now. Great.
I almost said something so offensive. But yeah, in that case, right, the fanboyism, people went crazy. They cried about it, thought about it. And we, in all cases of the matter, I think 90% of people agree we got a better looking Sonic, right? Yeah. But there's also things where it's like, fanboyism can become toxic to where it's like, oh my gosh, shut up, so to say. But a lot of it can be validated in fanboyism and critiques towards games or movies.
Now, can you explain to them like what an actual fanboy is?
Like, a fanboy is somebody who's they're not only, they can be someone who's obsessed with something, right? That's their thing. They know everything about this. This is their thing. They love it. They have tattoos of it. It's they're diehard. I know everything about this. I'm dedicated to it, and that's the king, right? It's almost like when the new PS5 was coming out versus Series X. Ooh. Go through the comment section of that. That is the definition of toxic fanboyism, right? There's good fanboyism. Us, you're wearing all Virtual Boy. You're fanboying over it. You love it. Woo! Semi-healthy, semi-unhealthy. but there's also the conversations of it being completely the opposite. You know what I mean?
I agree. I think it's because I'm trying to think what I actually fanboy about. The last thing I think I fanboyed about was like, I had read with the new Marvel movies that came out.
Got
like
it.
I had read the Infinity Gauntlet series, which was the 6-part series of it. So when the movies came out, right, I'm sitting there critiquing every little thing about it. Like, nope, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Where's Adam Warlock? Never in it, main character. And so it kind of ruined it for me too. And I think it ruined it for like my son and my wife who I'm with watching it. Because I'm like, they're like, that was awesome. I'm like, no, it wasn't. Yep. They didn't do all this. Meanwhile, it is a really awesome movie. So I just critiqued it to death.
But it's hard because you're not like you're being a toxic fanboy, so to say, by it. You're just looking at the source material of what you love, so to say. But it can take away the enjoyment knowing too much.
Yeah, like Star Wars, I didn't read a lot of the Star Wars stuff or any of the books or fanboy about it. So when the movies come out,
he's a Trekkie. He's a Trekkie. So look at him.
Love Star Trek. Picard.
Well, like awesome. Speaking to when this is being recorded, the Mario movie has been out for one day. I see it tomorrow. Nobody's said if they've seen anything, but it's like, I'm sure there's people out there who are nitpicking. I haven't looked at any reviews. Probably, I guarantee it. Someone's nitpicking that. They're like, well, that's not technically Mario's mustache is 1 diameter smaller. And it's like, I guarantee you it's out there. I guarantee you it can be good ways or bad ways, but there has to be. Fanboys is just such a weird question, because it's like, there's so many rights and there's so many wrongs.